Hello there, Aries. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Aries for July of 2019. Now we're 7 months into the year. Well, to me, that flew by because I just did June and now I'm into July already. For all of you that are new out there, we pull 4 cards for the month and we use the angel and we use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month. We pull an angel card at the end of the month, hopefully to bring everything together for us. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So I guess that makes all Aries named Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You're going to get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't think the cards will go week by week. I feel they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. Now I have a short message for us, and it's odd for the simple reason I just keep hearing in my head, enjoy, 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 go have fun, right? But at the same token, it's like make sure I take care of all of my responsibilities, but I'd rather not work. I'd rather just go have fun. And then in the middle of this comes like an odd type of conflict. And I don't feel it's myself. I feel as if someone else is acting up or acting out or doing something that's just, I'm going to have a little chat with them and we can have the chat. So don't know, we're Aries, we can have the chat if you're in our way. If there's one thing we are, we're straightforward. So there's that. It's not going to be for all of us at the end of that. And so I think about the enjoy and go have fun. It may be because but take care of my responsibilities. It may be because maybe I'm up for a promotion at work or something, you know, and it's going to come in really quick, or a new job's going to come in really quick that I need, and I'm going to have to be prepared. Our cards are a little crazy, also, Aries. Our words are good. They're honesty, relaxation. We needed that for our go have fun, enjoy, enjoy thing. Balance, efficiency, and patience. And we're going to see why we need the patience. And I wished I could place these in an area of your lives because of that, but I can't because they're general readings, so I really can't do it. But I wished I could, because our first card here is the Lover's card. This is on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of cooperation, um, people coming together and working together harmoniously, balanced, and efficiently. Like our word down here, it's an attraction of any kind. It does not have to be like a romantic attraction, but it also can, it really can be too. But it's any venture that I would requiring harmony, unison, where people are coming together in cooperation. So some of us, that may be a team we're at work on. Others of us, it's going to be in our love life, or family life, where we're working on a project. It indicates that there is a choice that has to be made, and the choice is between, let's say, two factors, but they'd be of equal worth to us. But all we need to know, and know it really seriously, and there's a card here that shows that we're going to take a little time to back away, because whatever choice we make ourselves, Aries, and I'm saying that particularly, ourselves, will be balanced, and it will be honest, and it will be the right choice. So, or there could be with this card also, two or more people, how do I want to say this, coming together into our life in a pursuit of a common goal. Okay? It can be just a temporary coming together for a specific or a special purpose. So if somebody's out of hand, let's say, and it was at work and it's causing me conflict, aggravation, things like that, maybe I'm going to get another coworker to go with me when I speak what I have to speak or say what I have to say, because we're coming out of this no matter what way on top, because the card underneath this lover's card here is the world. So we're going to come out on top of the world. It's going to be an odd way of getting there. I'm saying it because it just feels strange with the way these cards are coming up for us. So this could be a new partnership, an old relationship made new, or a team of us getting together to do something. Maybe at work. For some of us, it could be a home project. Maybe we're bringing all the family in so we do it efficiently so we can relax and enjoy and have fun, that kind of thing there, because we have a conflict situation, which is the way they told me to say it, because our next card here is the devil card. So I don't know, maybe that's that person that's causing me the disruption or whatever. It's not going to be for all of us, Aries, obviously, but it could be. Sometimes this card's called the card of drug, sex, and rock and roll. I actually don't normally see it that way, so I would see it that way if it was a person that was doing something in excess that I had to sit down and maybe have that, you know, the finger in the face conversation with. Normally I don't see it like that, because devil card is one of with no in in the tarot, it's a mythical creature that doesn't really have substance. What it represents actually is the bondage we create and maintain on the physical plane for our own selves. It can be obstacles in our environment that we find really, really frustrating and can't get past them, and they're on our last working nerve, and we can feel like our options are running out or narrowing, you know, but, or it could be someone else can be involved, but we would have the ability to free ourselves from any situation that was holding us down by using our willpower. So the devil actually is will, as in the physical world, okay? Everyone has to face limits and boundaries in our own lives, but it's our own self-bondage is what the card really means. Our own self-bondage to the material world of possessions and status, which is usually what's at the root at a devil card. But the one thing to remember with the devil card, even in the most restrictive situations, we still have spiritual choices. And everyone needs structure to create a solid foundation for growth and for development, basically. So the devil card to me is Saturn, which is the Lord of Karma. I am not an astrologer, but Saturn's the Lord of Karma, and in Capricorn, which would be the material world, right? And the devil has a little pentacle on its head, you know, so we could think about it like that. But the devil card is literally a card of manifestation. So when we have the devil card, we can build castles in the air, right? And castles on the ground. So what that means is, if we have used our karma, Saturn in Capricorn, Saturn being the Lord of Karma, We've got lots and lots of lessons, and I can see one right here in our reading for this month. If we've learned those lessons and we've learned them well, they are not lessons that we would repeat. They would be lessons that we would choose to use in order to build the castles in the air, castles on the ground. So it's a card of physical manifestation if I've mastered my karma. Okay? Because how many lessons have we Aries had while in our time here on the earth plane? It seems sometimes for us that we get one right after the other. But if we've learned that lesson, right, and we're honest, and it would be a card of patience and balance, we'll be able to see in the spiritual realm and feel in the physical world what it would be like to have or choose whatever it is that I want right on the earth plane, and keep the feeling and thought in motion and physically bring it into the earth plane and manifest it. That's why I like the devil card so much. I know we're going to need patience. There's been some things here, I would assume, that have hurt us. We're going to have our chance, obviously, to get a little downtime and relax with some of these cards that are here, but we want to stay on top of our game with this kind of energy coming in. So when it comes, for those of us Aries that are going to come, it will come for, right? Keep our patience, keep the feeling of what we choose to see physically in the earth plane, within our minds, within our thoughts, so that we bring it from spirit here. And that's the most efficient use that I can think of for all of the lessons that we've had to maintain or suffer through in our lives. You'll know why I'm saying suffer through when we get through these cards, because I think it's a good month for us. We keep our eyes on the prize and we don't tolerate any of that disruption, and we enjoy ourselves, but move right through this. I don't know, is this going to be something that happens in a relationship, with us, or is it going to be something that happens in the work, because our next card here is the Empress. So we have 3 major arcana in a row, and we also have the World card underneath the Lovers card, and the Empress is fresh new starts, new beginnings, fertility, right? Some of us could be having babies. But it's when we're in a position of nurturing someone else or someone else's, is what I was going to say, and they're like, that's not the way to put it. But, and it can take like an obvious form. Like maybe we had caring for our children, and it's like we're just depleted or wore out or something, or being supportive of a spouse who needs our help right now, or a friend that's in need. And it can be the desire for pregnancy, if it was appropriate for us or whatever. But it means that we are in that place in our life where being the Empress, right, being the nurturer, is not depleting us in any way, shape, or form. So it would show that we had the inner strength and the ability, right, to do this, period, without harming or depleting ourselves. Because when the Empress is upside down, that may happen for some of us. They're telling me to say it both ways. When the Empress is upside down, it's an indication that we have to take time for ourselves, time out, that we're in the